Crypto exchange Coinbase will continue operating its crypto staking service despite facing lawsuits from state and federal regulators over the program and several of its other offerings. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong said Wednesday at the Bloomberg Invest conference, "We are not going to wind down our staking service," Armstrong said. "Again, as these court cases play out, it's really business as usual." He noted that the exchange's staking service accounts for about 3% of overall net revenue. His comments came after the SEC on Tuesday sued Coinbase for a swath of violations, including allegations the company sold unregistered securities. A 10-state coalition led by the Alabama Securities Commission also took aim at the exchange, slapping Coinbase with allegations the company's staking program had violated various state securities laws. Coinbase's staking service is a cornerstone of the company's strategy to diversify its largely trading fee-dependent revenue base. In 2022, roughly 90% of the company's revenue came from transaction fees, but the company's earnings have plunged as the prolonged crypto bear market has caused some investors to turn away from trading. Armstrong insisted Coinbase would not be at risk of a bank run like rush or withdrawal similar to those some of its peers have suffered. "All the funds are backed one-to-one and you don't have to take our word for it," Armstrong said. "As a public company, we have auditors who have gone in and verified all that."
Gary Gensler, former Goldman Sachs investment banker serving as the chair of U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, offered his service to Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency trading platform, which is facing regulatory issues, lawyers demanding rescue of Gensler from the case. Gensler had acknowledged the regulatory uncertainty around cryptocurrency and offered to serve as an advisor to Binance. Lawyers for the exchange told SEC officials on June 4th. As Binance faces a suit from the SEC, these lawyers say the history between Gensler and Binance means that Gensler should rescue himself from the case. In May 2019, Binance's counsel wrote Changpeng CZ Zhao and Gensler had an in-person lunch meeting in Japan where they discussed the BNB token and Binance opening in an exchange in the US. The two remained in touch after the meeting, and Zhao understood that the now chairman was comfortable serving as an informal advisor, something that Gensler himself offered, said the letter, which was shared by the SEC in a court filing. Mr. Gensler should have been rescued from any consideration in this matter based on this history and the prospect that Mr. Gensler may be a material fact witness, Binance's counsel wrote. To date, the staff has never confirmed whether Mr. Gensler has rescued himself, and if he has not, the Commission's explanation for why not. In March, the Wall Street Journal reported that Gensler was approached by multiple private firms, including Binance, to be an advisor. But this new letter makes it appear that Gensler himself pitched Binance on the idea. Shortly after the SEC launched its suit against Binance, it filed for a temporary restraining order to freeze all assets on the Binance US. The two are due back in the court on June 13th with regards to the order. Later that week, on June 14th, the SEC has been ordered by a court to respond a petition from Coinbase with regards to why it won't engage in rulemaking for crypto.
The Ethereum Layer 2 network went out of service for several hours due to a bug in the sequencer and a resulting transaction backlog that stressed the network. A fix was deployed and the network is now processing again. The Arbitrum blockchain suffered from a bug in its software Wednesday that caused the network to stop processing transactions on-chain for several hours. There was a bug in Arbitrum sequencer responsibilities for taking user transaction, creating a batch of the transaction and posting it on-chain, according to the Arbitrum's developers' official Twitter account. The software bug created network stress caused by a large backlog of transactions which hadn't been posted on-chain, wrote Arbitrum's Foundation's community lead, who goes by a username Ellie_DeFi on Discord. A solution has already been deployed earlier today and everything has been operating as it should. That's all in today's special segment. For more such updates, watch 3.0TV or log on our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code to know more. Thank you.